watch the end of the half and come on here. I gotta come out.
You can do you can do the intro while I set up.
Hey man, so we are live, man. Once again, halftime show for the Cardinals versus the Cowboys. Um, it's kind of surprising, man. Hey, but anyway, as you guys are coming in, man, hit them like buttons, subscribe, notifications, all that good stuff, man. If you are coming in on Facebook or something else, try to get over to the YouTube channel and actually subscribe over there and watch the live from over there if you can.
Subscribe, notifications on.
If not, we understand, but that's where the magic happens. We would really appreciate if you made your way over to the YouTube channel and did it over there, man. But you guys are watching off script, man. I'm a fat cat. That is Scotty right there. He don't look too happy right now, but it is what it is, man. Actually, I
You know
think
what's
he's better
funny?
than me.
I was really laughing. I like because I'm texting I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm texting a friend of mine, Mr. Ferguson. He's a Cowboys fan as well, and we're literally every single throw. Oh, Dak would have. Oh, and red right like, and I'm like, oh, how quickly we forget that the last four games the Cowboys were down 17 points going into each half. So was that Dak as well? I mean, was that Andy Dalton's problem
Right,
as well? No.
right.
The funny thing about this game is what's really, really hilarious to me is that it's you have a veteran quarterback and they're playing so conservative. It's so boring to watch. I'm like, it's like they got training wheels on Andy Dalton like he's a rookie, or they have training wheels on him like he can't throw. And you can tell by the stats when they show the receiver stats, like Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, and CeeDee Lamb had a total like four thrown to him. And it's not it's funny and frustrating because it's like Zeke is not that guy. Like, he's a good back, right? What I'm not listen. He's a great back. What I'm saying is that we're not creative enough to just simply hand the ball consistently with Zeke and allow Zeke to win us the game. We're not that offensive line anymore. We're not that manhandling team. So you have to be more creative. And that's the Achilles heel of the Cowboys offense. It's so boring. Like, watching it is boring. I'm just like, three tight ends. Oh yeah, you're gonna run. Like, they're not spreading the ball out. They're not spreading the offensive line out. They're not doing any of that, and it's just boring to watch. And it's sad to see because, like I was asking, they're sending pressure after pressure after pressure, and we're not throwing deep. Like, I don't understand it. If you're blitzing your safety, there's no way there's two safeties deep. There's a single high. You have to make a read. Like, let the ball loose. Like, let the players go make a play. But we can't even do that now. Don't get me wrong. Patrick Peterson is still that guy, but you have to challenge it. You have to push the ball down the field at one point. And the defense, I can't even be mad at the defense. The first four drives, they stopped the Cardinals. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. But Zeke puts the ball down on the floor twice. Twice? That's two tubs right there. And then it goes back to being on Andy Dalton's fault. But I'm like, it's no different than when Dak got strip sacked. There's no different than when Zeke was fumbling against the Seahawks. So it's just problem after problem after problem. And the players you're supposed to be depending on aren't showing up. Zeke isn't showing up. And then you have Kellen Moore, who's supposed to be this brilliant offensive mind, is calling the most basic of basic plays. And Cowboys fans, whoever's watching this, you see what a black quarterback looks like when it runs. You see that. When a black quarterback runs, that's what it looks like. And it's Kyler Murray, and I told you he's going for 100. Did I not say that? I said Kyler Murray is going for 100.
And 2 touchdowns, I think.
And 2 touchdowns. Well, Anthony Price said that, but I agreed with him. I was like, he's running for 100 though. But go ahead. I mean, it's just funny, man. It's really just funny.
I mean, I ain't got nothing to say, man. I agree with everything you just said. What I think what killed you guys the most was Zeke. Like I said, the ones that you guys are trying to ride, as far as putting on the shoulders, he coughed the ball over twice.
Come on, man.
When the guy that you're trying to put everything on costs the ball up 2 times. You know, and what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
But and this is where it comes back to being a real coach. If he was on Bill Belichick, where's he at?
Mm-hmm.
Where's he at? He's on the bench. He's on the bench. Off the rip. He's not. Come on.
Yeah, you're right though. You're right though, man. But I'm just funny because hey, no matter what, whether if it's for the right team or the wrong team, man, you are a great mind. This guy said it was gonna be 24-0 at halftime, and it's 21-3 for the wrong team. But we damn near got that score. I was like, yo, this guy, I don't know how he do it, but then he called a score. Like it may be wrong teams, maybe switched, maybe reversed. But he'd be damn having to score one target every single damn time, man.
I just wish it was for my team. I just wish I could be like, I wish I could just be a Chiefs fan right now and be like, yeah, we gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you know what I'm saying? Just walk in with so much confidence, you be like, or with having Russell Wilson, you be like, oh, we good. We good. I ain't worried about it. But going back to my mini rant, right? So listen, I know this is gonna be super drastic. I know you can be like, what? If I was the Dallas Cowboys, I'm putting in Ben DiNucci, right? And I know you're like, who's that? I know you was gonna say that. Ben DiNucci played at George Mason University. I think it's D1AA, something like that. The white boy can move. The white boy can run. And I just think you need a spark. And there's nothing wrong with Andy Dalton. And listen, Andy Dalton is Andy Dalton, right? But I feel like your season's lost, right? You know your season's lost. Zach Martin's gone. Tyron Smith's gone. Leal Collins is gone. Zeke can't hold the ball. Andy Dalton's your starter, but technically your backup. So what I'm saying is to just put all your cards on the table and be like, if I was a coach, somebody show me who wants to be on this team. That's what I'm. That's where I'm. And I know that sounds like, dang, you just tossing it up. It's not that. It's just like, show me who wants to play. Who wants to play? You know what I'm saying? It's like if you had a team, you had a team, like, you just want to know who you got on. Who has the cojones to be like, I'm not gonna give up, coach. Like, I'm here. Because Worley, the dude who got beat, I don't know what he over there. Dude, you're a corner going against a 4-3 dude who can fly, but you need to be bailing, like bailing out. I mean, just turn and go like baseball turn out that mug. But that's where I would be at, and I know that would seem like it's desperate, but I don't think it'll be desperate. I really think it's more or less like, look, I just want to know. I want to see what I got. I'm not gonna keep all my bullets in the chamber. We ain't got nothing to lose. We don't got nothing to lose. We're still gonna be number one in the division if we lose this game. You see what I'm saying? It's you're really just playing with house money. It's like, okay, if I let Andy Dalton go to the third quarter and I bring Ben DiNucci in the fourth quarter, okay, whatever. But start playing players that you just like, you know what, he was pretty good in practice. Like, let me see what he can do out here. Let me see what he can do in the game situation. Let me see. That's what it needs to come down to. It's not, don't play the favorites. That's not that time. If I was him, I'm playing Tony Pollard. I'm starting Tony Pollard in the second half. I'm keeping all my receivers in. D-line. I'm just subbing Bama's out. I'm just subbing Bama's out to see what I got. Just show me what I got, and then I know who I can be in the foxhole with. At the end of the day, is going to fight all the way through for the end of the game. Because right now, to me, Zeke is not that guy that I can fight with. So I gotta sub you out, homie. I gotta sub you out. And I don't care. I'm not paying you $90 million. Jerry Jones is paying you $90 million. He's paying me money to coach this team. And right now, you're killing the team. Your 2 turnovers gave up 14 points. So how are you not killing the team?
And you're right. There's nothing you can argue about. There's nothing you can argue that says anything different about everything you just said. Can't say nothing different about it. Can't.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, and the funny thing is, the studs that you mentioned ain't even killing us. It's not even the studs. It's not Larry Fitz. It's not D-Hop. It's a skinny white boy who he's burning up on us. I mean, just and he missed them twice. He missed them twice. He had them beat the first half.
That first time he was gone.
Bro, see ya. So
gone.
I'm like,
he ain't do no move. All he did was run straight. He just ran straight. He's like, hey, catch me if you can.
Down. Say, yo, he's like, God damn. That was gone. The white blur.
He wouldn't even standing there, bro. He ran right by
him. And he was backpedaling him. That's it. He was backpedaling and still ran by him. But, listen, Kyler Murray, like his arm is okay. He can throw it. He can bomb it. He's a quarterback. But his feet is what makes him dangerous. That little munchkin is like Speedy Gonzalez with the feet.
And just like we said, we mentioned this before, that is what in today's day and age, like that pedigree
style, that style of quarterback,
passer. I need all the protection in the world, so I could, I could be an effective quarterback. That pedigree of quarterback is dying. Like, if you cannot get out the pocket and do something with your leg, like you're not going to be an effective quarterback in today's NFL. It's a dying breed.
No, that's true. That's true. Well, let me tell you my second half thoughts real quick before the game come back on. Because you just want us to lose, so you don't really care what happens. You just let the Cardinals keep scoring. That's pretty much what you're gonna say. Yeah, just keep it going. If we get the ball, come down to half. So I can bet you this. The first play of the game is a pass. I can bet you that. Let me say this. If Zeke is in the game, it's a pass. If Tony Pollard's in the game, it's a run. I can guarantee you that. Okay, now moving aside. I'm leaving. Listen, I'm going straight air raid. We are throwing this thing around the yard. Just wide receiver screen. That's what I would do. I'm just saying my second half thoughts. Yeah. I'm throwing it like a baby mama getting rid of her ex-boyfriend. I'm throwing everything. Just it's just going out the window. We throwing I'm wide receiver screens, just deep balls, because at the end of the day, running the ball is not going to get you back in this game. You have to passing will get your running game back into the game because they're going to have to back up. But you got to sling it, man. I'm going to Red Rifle and be like, look, man, this is how Dak's been getting 400 and 500 yards. These games right here. You want to shut the noise up? You want this to be your position until he gets back? Show me something. You can't show me something? Ben DiNucci is about to be in there. That's it. But the halftime is the game about to come back on. But yeah, any thoughts for you? You just want
that's it. I'm interested in seeing what's going to happen. I think I said 27-14.
Yeah, you said that.
I did say that. So it looks, it might be 28-14. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, man. I ain't got nothing else for the second half. We'll see what happens.
We shall.
Huh?
I said we shall see.
It'll be interesting to see if they come out with, like you said, man, they come out slinging, which is what they normally do, and they let Dak do in the second half because they are down. So we'll see what happens if they give Andy Dalton that same freedom to go out there and start slinging it and see what happens. So, and if he does, then it's like, okay, well, then that kind of puts the whole, people that are hanging on to Dak. Dak did this and Dak did that. Well, it's not necessarily Dak. It's
the situation.
Really, then it comes down to, okay, what are we doing with all these play callings that we're doing? Like you said, it's Bourne, this, that, and third. And if we keep putting our teams with these plays that we're calling, we keep putting our teams in back, that we keep going down, and then we're playing catch up in the second half every time, and we do catch up for the most part. What are we doing? We need to revamp our entire scheme.
Thank you. But
we'll see what happens.
Yes, we shall. And I don't care if it's a blowout. If he ain't gonna be on here, I'm gonna be on here ranting and raving. So come back. Come back like Friday. Come back.
I tell you for sure, if the Cowboys come back to win, I am definitely not gonna be on because this guy, I do not want to hear this guy like, you know. Anyway, I'd rather hear the rants than the hey, I'm telling you, man, yeah, we this and we that. First place and run. There you go. I can't. I'm not even seeing it right now. I gotta go watch the game. All right, man. Hey, that's it for our halftime show, man. If it's something else interesting happens, man, we will be back. Definitely be back. Well, he'll be back most likely, no matter what.
No matter
Um,
what.
no matter what. And I most likely will be back too. But we'll see what happens, man. I'm an old man. I might end up falling asleep. To be honest,
It's all right. It's all right. I'm up. I'm young and spry. I'm up. So
game ain't really that ain't really been too much been going on.
yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying? So
yeah. You can close it. You can
most
bring us out.
interesting, most interesting thing to me is looking at Ezekiel's